Ping was written in one night in December of 1983 by Mike Muss, who originally considered it a hack. Inspired by the concept of echolocation, Ping is named after the sound that sonar makes. It works by sending a series of packets to another device on the network. If these echo request packets reach the remote device, that device sends an echo reply confirming its address and connectivity. To do the ping operation, you're just going to type PING space 127.0.0.1, enter. And as you can see, it just ran the ping. So it pings the IP address that you put in. It's going to send 4 echo requests of 32 bytes each. So each one of these is an echo request of 32 bytes. And the statistics for the entire operation is that there were 4 packets sent, 4 received, 0 lost. So they all went through and it measured in 0 milliseconds. Now another ping that you might want to run if you're testing your network connectivity is going to be to ping your default gateway. Now if you don't know your default gateway, to find out your default gateway, you're going to type IPCONFIG, so ipconfig, and press enter. And the number right here, 192.168.1.1, is going to be your default gateway. So you're going to go back and you're going to type ping 192.168.1.1 to get to that gateway and see if you can connect to the gateway. And as you can see, it is connecting. 4 sent, 4 received. It takes a tiny bit longer to get to the gateway than it did to do the loopback address. The 127.0.0.1 is a loopback address, so that doesn't actually go outside of your computer. When you send a ping there, it's basically just testing that your TCP/IP, your networking stack, is working. And when it's successful, that means that your networking adapter and your TCP/IP stack is working on the computer that you're on. To ping the gateway is going to be your next step to the internet. So the 192.168.1.1 is the IP address for my router, which takes me to the internet. So that was pinged as well, and that's successful. So now that I know that I not only have a functioning network adapter on my computer, but I also have a connection to the router as well. So now to see if we can get further than that, we're going to try another ping, which is to a URL. So we're going to ping www.durhamtech.edu, durhamtech.edu. And we're going to see if we can get connectivity over the internet to durhamtech.edu. So as you can see, we can. Now this confirms 2 things. One, not only can we reach durhamtech.edu, but we also can confirm that our DNS is working, our domain name server, because it translated durhamtech.edu resolved to 209.197.110.54. So that means the DNS is working, and we have connectivity over the internet all the way to durhamtech.edu. Now you can run pings not only on IP addresses, but you can run pings on host names too. So if you're trying to ping an address or a computer that's on your local Ethernet network and you want to type the host name, you can do that instead of the 192.168. Now we're going to try another IP address, and this is going to be an example of a ping that was unsuccessful. So the first echo request timed out, which means that it hit its time to live limit and then was dropped, and finally the 4th was dropped. So the statistics for pinging 1.2.3.4, 4 packets were sent, 0 were received, so all of them were lost. So there is no connectivity here. So that's just a really basic run through on a few different things that you can do with ping. There's a lot more that you can do with it. It's been around for a while. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. I enjoyed doing it. Thanks a lot. I hope you catch my next one.